Good day YouTube. Now I make this video without script because I want to talk about this particular pen. This is Montblanc 225. I've just finished restoring this one, and I want to talk about how to restore it because as far as I know I cannot find information about how to disassemble and clean this pen thoroughly. Now first let's talk about the pen itself. The pen is as I said, Montblanc 225. How do you know that your pen is Montblanc 225? First, there will be a Montblanc logo right there. The front of the cap will have the engraving small, say Montblanc right here, and 225 will be on the back. The pen has three major parts. This pen is piston filler, meaning the whole body of the pen is the container of the ink, and to refill the pen you need to use the piston rod right here. The pen has three major parts. The first part is the cap right here off. Now the body of the pen can be separated to two parts. The body, well, there will be the front part that I'm holding, and there will be the piston that I'm holding. Alright. The ink container is right around here. To refill this pen, all you need to do is to twist the piston knob like this. Alright. Now this pen is a smooth writer. You don't need to use any force on it, and it will write very smoothly. Alright. If your pen doesn't write like mine did, this one didn't write, and I restored it, I cleaned it thoroughly, and now as you can see it writes beautifully. Now how to clean it? I am not going to strip my pen again because you know it's already messy as it is, but I will explain how to clean it thoroughly without using something like ultrasonic cleaner. You can use it, but chances are if it doesn't write, there's something clogging the feed, and I'm going to explain how to remove the feed and clean it. Alright, first you need to separate. This is how you clean it. First you need to separate the ink well from the front of the body. To remove the front part where the feed is, all you need to do is grip the front and twist, unscrew the body off. I'm not going to unscrew it, alright, because this is where the ink is, and if I unscrew it, it's gonna get messy. But you can unscrew it off. Be careful not to lose this ink window part. It should come out with the body, and the front part will look like this. Alright, there will be an air hole right here. I think it's plastic. You can remove this, but do not remove it by pushing in. You cannot remove it by pushing. You can remove it by pushing from the inside of the body outward. Alright. Now the feed, where is it? A little bit. Okay, let me use another color. The feed will look like this. Now there will be a rubber gasket right here. It wasn't screw in, it wasn't stick to anything. All you need to do is to use a blunt twister to hold it and pull it off. You need to you don't really need to pull it off, but I find that if I pull it off, the feed doesn't as sticky as leaving it in. So you should pull this one off. It is transparent, so don't lose it. Alright, pull this one off first. And then you remove the nib. To remove the nib, all you need to do is use a scotch tape like this. Tap on the feed and pull it out like this. Done. This is the nib. This is the body of the pen. Now, this is the feed. You can see the feed from the front. When I see this first time, I didn't know that it can be removed. I thought it cannot be removed. You see the color different? Yeah, that white part is the feed. It can be removed, but you need a soft wood to do it. Now, what is a soft wood? Sorry, the wood that comes with ice cream. That is soft wood that I'm talking about. Now, in my case, I didn't have that, so I used this. Let me tell you what not to use. Do not use steel ruler. How do I know? Well, guess which was the first tool I tried to remove it and almost damaged the feed. Don't use this one. Folded paper, folded many times and try to push it out. It was too soft. You need something harder, but not as hard as iron or steel. So I settled with this thing. I'm not sure what it's called in English, so it used like this. Alright. Ta-da! Now, it's just a piece of soft wood. You can use anything that like this. It has the hardness of, as I said, ice cream stick. You can use something similar to this. Why does it have to be soft? What you need is something that has an angle, that has a rather sharp angle, but not so sharp that it can, damage your skin. The material of the feed seems to be rubber, and what you need is something as hard as rubber. First, you remove the gasket on the back, and then you remove the nib. When you remove the nib, as I showed you before, the body of the pen will look like this. Alright. There will be a small gap, I mean very small gap, to the front of the feed. Do not use this thing either. This gonna tear it apart. Use soft wood or something that will not damage, will not break apart a piece of rubber, of hard rubber. So I find this thing to be quite okay. Right? To remove it, all you need to do is to use the sharp angle like this. You might be able to see I use this side. There will be a small ink stick in there. Use the sharp point and press firmly against the body of the pen, against this black thing. Alright, press firmly and then slide it in like this. Slide it, push the feed out the back of the pen. If everything works as it is supposed to work, the feed will slide out rather easily. Alright, press firmly, push right into the body of the pen. The feed will slide off the back, and the place you will find that most likely to clog is right here. The underside is the fin. So you can clean it with a hand soap and toothbrush, and then if you so inclined, you can use a blunt tweezer or something to push the air hole out. You don't need to. I don't think you need to. Alright, this thing out the back, and then this is the last one, and then you can clean the whole thing. When assemble it back, I tend to start with the air hole in first, and then the feed in, and then the gasket, and then finally the nip, and then this front part screw back into the body of the pen. And that is how you clean Montblanc 225. I hope this helped. Thank you.